Yeah. Window open, thoughts drifting, ash falling like yesterday's mission. Yeah. Curtains sway like a quiet sigh. Mind half here while the clouds roll by. Flick ash slow, let the time slip dry. Every drag a moment I won't deny. Notes from the past flow back in waves, like rhino cracks in emotional caves. Don't need a fix, just need a phrase that fits like truth in the smoky haze. Window ashes falling with grace. No rush, no noise, just this space. I watch the world pass at its own pace, with a beat in my chest and a ghost in place. Same view, same brew, same song looping. Old pain mellow, now it's just soothing. Thoughts blur out like a watercolor blueprint, and I rhyme what I feel, not what I'm proving. Lost in the flicker of a city glow. Let the beat breathe while I let go. Truth too quiet for the world to know, so I leave it in bars with a patient flow. Window ashes falling with grace. No rush, no noise, just this space. I watch the world pass at its own pace, with a beat in my chest and a ghost in place. Yeah, ghost in place. Everything fades but the smoke got style. It don't scream, it just hangs a while. Window open, world on trial. Window open, world on trial. Window ashes falling with grace. No rush, no noise, just this space. I watch the world pass at its own pace, with a beat in my chest and a ghost in place. Yeah, ghost in place. Yeah. Ashes in silence. Still writing, still floating. Yeah. Same spot, same couch. Sofa got soul, I just float through the house. Yeah. Laid out flat where the thoughts slow down. Mind like smoke in a one-light town. Ain't moved in hours, but I still hold ground, with a pen in my hand and my head unbound. No need for noise, I let the beat think. Ideas spill soft like the faded ink. World turn fast, I stay on the brink, with a half-lit blunt and a warm wood drink. I'm a sofa spirit, posted and still, feeling life move from the windowsill. Floating in a room that the quiet fill. In the calm I create, I just breathe and chill. Yeah. I just breathe and chill. Yo, yo. Pillows got patterns I memorized. Same old ceiling, same low skies. Time don't pass, it harmonized with the loops in my chest and the truth in my eyes. Music on repeat like my mood these days, but the couch no peace in the strangest ways. I drift in thoughts, not looking for praise, just catching my breath in the smoky haze. I'm a sofa spirit, posted and still, feeling life move from the windowsill. Floating in a room that the quiet fill. In the calm I create, I just breathe and chill. It ain't lazy, it's meditation, just letting the soul find its station. Yeah. I'm a sofa spirit, posted and still, feeling life move from the windowsill. Floating in a room that the quiet fill. In the calm I create, I just breathe and chill. Same spot, still lit. I'm here, I come in. Same spot, still lit. I'm here, I come in. Slide with me where the noise don't reach. Just velvet vibes and a slow speech. I move like dusk on a sleepy day. Words drip slow in a golden sway. Mind on mute, but the thoughts still play. And the beat holds tight in a fade away. Couch sink deep, smoke rolls high. Ceiling like a canvas, I repaint sky. Ain't no schedule, I don't try. Just float through time, let the rhythm lie. Velvet drift, let it pull me down. In a dream too soft for a world so loud. I whisper the beats, no need to be proud. In the hush of the loop, I'm safe, unbound. Tea gone cold, but the warmth stays in. My mind loop scenes I ain't never been. Silhouettes pass by like a slow wind grin. And I rhyme with the tone of a gentle sin. Pages curl where the light won't reach, but I write with the quiet, the silence teach. Each bar a step in a hushed tone speech, where the fog's the truth and the vibe's the preach. Velvet drift, let it pull me down. In a dream too soft for a world so loud. I whisper the beats, no need to be proud. In the hush of the loop, I'm safe, unbound. Yeah, it's not escape, it's rest. The kind that knows you best. Drift slow, forget the test. Velvet drift, let it pull me down. In a dream too soft for a world so loud. I whisper the beats, no need to be proud. In the hush of the loop, I'm safe, unbound. Still drifting, still rap. Velvet vibes, no matter. Speak low, the fog listens. Every breath a story, every pause a mission. Streetlights blink like a broken past. Each step a note in the beat I cast. No hurry in my stride, I let it last. Riding in the smoke that the silence amassed. Thoughts swirl thick like a vinyl loop. I move through the mist in a one-man troop. Ain't no crowd in this hazy soup. Just me, this vibe, and a shadow swoop. This is fog talk, slow and true. Words don't run, they drift right through. A soft confession in a midnight hue, where the realest things barely make it through. I light one slow and let the dusk respond to the truths I hum when the light is gone. Eyes closed, but I'm looking beyond. Every inhale's a note to the life I've drawn. Ash in the air, bass in my chest. Peace don't scream, it just lays to rest. My bars don't flex, they confess. And I ride each one like a whisper guest. This is fog talk, slow and true. Words don't run, they drift right through. A soft confession in a midnight hue, where the realest things barely make it through. Yeah, I ain't saying it loud for a reason. If you hear it, you were meant to. The fog don't lie, it filters. This is fog talk, slow and true. Words don't run, they drift right through. A soft confession in a midnight hue, where the realest things barely make it through. Speak low, still floating. Fog got it. Speak low, still floating. The fog got it. Inhale slow, yeah. Feel it move, yeah. The beat don't rush, neither do I. Wake up late with the sun half gone. World's still out, but my mind's withdrawn. No plans, no phone, just a lighter on. And a thought there hums like an old love song. Ashtray full, soul half clear. Truth in the haze when the noise ain't near. I don't run, I don't volunteer. I just ride in stillness year to year. Inhale slow, let the moment speak. Don't rush the high, don't chase the peak. Every breath a beat, every thought unique. Let the world blur out while the realness leaks. While the realness leaks. Yeah, while the realness leaks. Yeah. Feeling like smoke in a vinyl groove, losing but alive, too slow to move. Each drag a map to a quiet truth, where I find myself in the chill-proof groove. Sex in the distance like a voice I knew, drifting with ghosts in a reddish hue. Don't need no fix, just a better view through the fog when my verses grew. Inhale slow, let the moment speak. Don't rush the high, don't chase the peak. Every breath a beat, every thought you need. Let the world blur out while the realness leaks. While the realness leaks. While the realness leaks. It's all rhythm even when it ain't rhyme. Still breathing on lo-fi time. Nothing urgent, everything fine. Yeah. Inhale slow, let the moment speak. Don't rush the high, don't chase the peak. Every breath a beat, every thought you need. Let the world blur out while the realness leaks. Yeah, while the realness leaks. Yeah, while the realness leaks. Yeah. Breathe deep, still floating, still me. That season again. Yeah, leaves fall like thoughts I ain't caught in weeks. The chill don't bite, it just softly speaks. My mind runs deep where the stillness leaks, and I float through the dust with a silence that peaks. Eyes red but I ain't high off pain, just riding the drift of a golden rain. No need to smile, no need to explain. I let the world blur till it don't feel strange. It's fade season, slow like dusk. Every word aside from the weight and rust. No fast lane, I trust the hush. In a loop where the echoes gently crush. Street light flickers on my cigarette end. I talk to the beat like an old lost friend. Same thoughts circle but they don't offend. Just part of the rhythm, I never pretend. Air tastes like fire, lungs like fog. Moving through the world like a midnight jog. No place to be, no need to blog. Just me, this groove, and the weight I log. It's fade season, slow like dust. Every word aside from the weight and rust. No fast lane, I trust the hush. In a loop where the echoes gently crush. Fade season. Not every fade means gone. Some just dim to carry on. Still breathing, still withdrawn. It's fade season, slow like dust. Every word aside from the weight and rust. No fast lane, I trust the hush. In a loop where the echoes gently crush. It's just a season, I let it be. No. It's not a breakdown, it's a soft collapse. Yeah. It's not a breakdown, it's a soft collapse. No bang, just breath. I fold into silence like smoke in a room, fading like light on a winter afternoon. Don't shout no more, I just resume. Floating through thoughts that never bloom. Ash on my sleeve, weight in my chest. Talking to the ghosts I never addressed. Eyes low, dreams half dressed. But the beat don't rush, so I still invest. This is my soft collapse, quiet and slow. Falling without sound, but still I go. Every sigh a song, the wind might know. In the ruins of calm, I find my flow. Yeah, I find my flow. Yeah, I find my flow. Yeah, I find my flow. Yeah. Time got edges that blur like glass, and pain don't knock, it just tends to pass like vapor from lips after one more gas. I build from the still, no need to grasp. I don't chase, I don't shout, I just fade with the beat until it filters out. No need to win, no need to route, just a verse of drag and a breath of doubt. Yeah, this is my soft collapse, quiet and slow, falling without sound but still I go. Every sigh a song, the wind might know. In the ruins of calm I find my flow. Not everything breaks with noise, some things just dissolve. I'm still here, just not all of me, and that's okay. Yeah, this is my soft collapse, quiet and slow, falling without sound but still I go. Every sigh a song, the wind might know. In the ruins of calm I find my flow. Yeah, I find my flow. Yeah, I find my flow. Yeah, I find my flow. What grows in the quiet? What lives where the echo lands? Late nights bloom like smoke from the floor. Thoughts playing roots where the silence pours. I don't chase light, I become the door where words walk out and don't come back no more. Drifting through days like I lost my name. Memories pain in a water wall frame. Every beat a seed that forgets the shame. Grows slow in the dark where the soul stays tame. Echo bloom where the whispers grow. In the cracks of the vibe where the real ones go. No map, just a rhythm I know. Let it rise from the still, let it move real slow, yeah. 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 Breathe in peace, exhale pain. Let the loop spin out what I can't explain. Truth don't scream, it hums in the rain, and it hides in the haze of a midnight train. I plant these bars in the beat down feel. Watch them rise with the chill I feel. No rush, just sound I hear, while the world forgets how to sit still, yeah. Echo bloom where the whispers grow. In the cracks of the vibe where the real ones go. No map, just a rhythm I know. Let it rise from the still, let it move real slow, yeah. Let it move real slow. Let it move real slow. Not every flower needs the sun. Some grow where the noise is none. I just water mine with loops and drums, and they bloom one by one. Echo bloom where the whispers grow. In the cracks of the vibe where the real ones go. No map, just a rhythm I know. Let it rise from the still, let it move real slow, yeah. Slow, deep, where the echo sleep. Let it move real slow. Bloom slow, bloom deep, where the echo sleep. Just a little slower. The world spins fast, but don't bother. Yeah. Woke up late with a thought on mute. Ash on the page, truth in pursuit. Sun low, vibes high, absolute. Rolling through the day in the mental reboot. Joints like prayers, I let them rise. Thoughts drift wide under mellow skies. I ain't got plans, just lows and highs, and a pocket full of beats that never lie. I'm still it, even when the lights fade. Still riding with ghosts that the smoke made. Still humming with pain I can't trade, but I move with the calm that the clouds lay. Life on repeat like a warp cassette, but I find new gold in the grooves I let. No fame, no flex, no debt, just me and the vibe, I ain't left yet. I write slow like syrup spill, ink from a place that time can't kill. Every line a scar, but it's still real. Every verse a wave that I learn to feel. I'm still lit, even when the lights fade. Still riding with ghosts that the smoke made. Still humming with pain I can't trade, but I move with the calm that the clouds lay. Yeah, I ain't tryna shine too bright, just glow slow through the night. Still lit, even when it don't feel right. Still breathing, still riding, still I'm still lit, even when the lights fade. Still riding with ghosts that the smoke made. Still humming with pain I can't trade, but I move with the calm that the clouds lay. Still lit, still here, in the haze, no fear. And still here, in the haze, no fear. Tuned up, lit up, fumes in the brain, beats in the gut. I don't chase the signal, I ride the noise. In the static of night, I find my voice. Bitches in the loop where I made my choice to fade with the fog and mute the poise. Room full of smoke, thoughts turn gray. I speak in hums, let the meaning sway. No deadlines in the drift I play, just echoes of truths I left halfway. Fumes and frequencies floating on loops. Mind out of sync, but the heart still troops. I live where the vapor and bass regroup, in a zone where silence and sound elope. Low clocks and frequencies floating on loops. Mind out of sync, but the heart still troops. I live where the vapor and bass regroup, in a zone where silence and sound elope. Clock hands twitch, but I don't budge. Reality knocking, I still won't judge. I move like oil through the sludge, one rhyme at a time with a vapor grudge. Eyes red, but my thoughts see clear. In the buzz of the mix, I disappear. No plans, just haze and the beat to steer. In a notebook full of what I won't fear. Fumes and frequencies floating on loops. Mind out of sync, but the heart still troops. I live where the vapor and bass regroup, in a zone where silence and sound elope. Fumes and frequencies floating on loops. Mind out of sync, but the heart still troops. I live where the vapor and bass regroup, in a zone where silence and sound elope. Yeah, not broken, yeah, just tuned out. Feeling low rays in a high def town. Yeah, fumes in my lungs. Yeah, no crown. Yeah, just loops in a slow down sound. Fumes and frequencies floating on loops. Mind out of sync, but the heart still troops. I live where the vapor and bass regroup, in a zone with silence and sound elope. Just fumes, just waves, still vibing, no saves. Yeah, just fumes, just waves. I don't follow roads no more. Just got these headburn maps and the feel for the floor. Ash on my jeans, sun in my face. Took the long route just to dodge the race. Every path bent, every turn misplaced, but I find my way in the smoke-laced space. Heard the world talk loud, I talk less. Let the beat breathe while I decompress. Dreams on delay, heart under duress, but I scribble new truths in the heaviness. Half-burned maps torn at the seams, but I follow the feel, not the old routine. Ain't chasing gold or Hollywood scenes, just trails made of ash and faded dreams. Wrote a song and the dirt with a stick of fire. Every word pulled slow from afraid out wide. No plans, just peace in the unknown mind. And the soul that sparks when the noise gets high. I walk like smoke rolls, lazy and low. Got wisdom from the wind, rhythm from the flow. I ain't looking for more, just trying to grow. In cracks where the lost parts of me still glow, yeah. Half burned maps torn at the seams, but I follow the field, yeah. Not the old routine, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't chasing gold or Hollywood scenes, yeah. Just trails made of ash and faded dreams, yeah. Sometimes the path don't show. Sometimes the fire's the only glow. Burn corners still leading me slow. I go where the soul says go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Half-burned maps torn at the seams, but I follow the field, yeah. Not the old routine, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't chasing gold, the Hollywood scenes. It's trails made of ash and faded dreams, yeah, yeah, yeah. No destination, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just motion, yeah. Maybe meaning, yeah. Been walking. These resin rolls got memory in them. Hey, hey, hey. Boots on the gravel, heart full of smoke. Past still humming in the words I spoke. Each step echoes like an inside joke that only the wind and the silence poke. Eyes on the ground, mind in the sky, thoughts thick like resin. Can't even lie, I ain't lost, just letting time slide by. On roads where the dreams and regrets both die. I walk these resin roads, slow and true, with a beat in my chest and a blunt lit view. Ain't no map, just the smoke I drew. In a world that don't wait, I move like dew. Every mile got a song in the crack. Every scar's just a line in my wax. Stories in the dust, truth on my tracks, and I spit them like blues in laid back stacks. Ain't no rush when the vibe's so dense. Let the bass hum low, let the world make sense. I rhyme like rain on a old wood fence, catching pain in phrases too strong to rinse. While these resin roads, slow and true, with a beat in my chest and a blunt lit view. Ain't no map, just the smoke I drew. In a world that don't wait, I move like dew. Resin roads, where the thoughts roll thick, where silence speaks and time don't tick, where I walk slow, but every step stick. Yeah, 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 yeah. I walk these resin roads, slow and true, with a beat in my chest and a blunt lit view. Ain't no map, just the smoke I drew. In a world that don't wait, I move like dew. Yeah. Still walk, still smoke. Yeah. These resin roads know my name. Smoke at the sky. Yeah, yeah. Ash in the tray, stars in my line of sight. Been floating through the dark with no end in sight. Eyes red from the glow of a screenless night. Feeling weightless, dreaming out of spite. Words like clouds, they don't land hard. Just swirl in my head like a spaced out bar. Time don't tick, it just leans and nods while I write my truth in forgotten. Smoke rings and satellites, that's how I pray. Drift Drifting past the noise in my own gray way, orbiting thoughts I don't need to say. Let the beat hold tight while the world drifts away. Hey, I speak in riddles cause the facts too blunt. Life's a slow jam on a skunky front. No race, no chase, no stunts, just bars on bars and a mind that hunts. Gravel in my tone, stars in my tone, cracked headphones play the thoughts I've grown. Every loop a planet I call my own, floating through my zone in a cloud-built throne. Smoke rings and satellites, that's how I pray. Drifting past the noise in my own gray way, orbiting thoughts I don't need to say. Let the beat hold tight while the world drifts away. Gravity there, just a vibe, but I ain't lost, just off the grid. Let him spin, I'll slide. Speaking smoke, live in silence. Smoke rings and satellites, that's how I pray. Drifting past the noise in my own gray way, orbiting thoughts I don't need to say. Let the beat hold tight while the world drifts away. Still drifting, still watching. Smoke rings, still watching. Smoke rings, still drifting, still watching. Hey, hey, hey. It's that low flame vibe, slow heat, slow breath. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Burn slow like resin in the ashtrays glow. Eyes heavy, thoughts drifting low. Time don't tick, it just kinda flows. And I write to the hum of the city below. Yeah, soul like syrup, mind don't fade. Dreams half baked, but the pain well played. Ain't no rush in the smoke I made, just lessons in the haze I replayed. I'm burning with a low flame, steady and deep. Don't need a spark loud, I rise in my sleep. Let the silence speak while the world stays deep. I'm floating with the beat where the stillness keep. One hit for the peace, one verse for the scars. One night stretch wide under faded stars. Ain't chasing light, I just vibe with Mars, while my shadow freestyle behind old bars. Pain's a teacher, slow but real. Every bruise I carry helps me feel. No mask, no flash, just a raw deal. With the truth on loop like a turning wheel. I'm burning with a low flame, steady and deep. No need a spark loud, I rise in my sleep. Let the silence speak while the world stays steep. I'm floating with the beat where the stillness keep. Yeah, it's all mellow from here. No highs too high, no fear too near. Just flickers and smoke that slowly clear. And I ride that heat till it disappears. Yeah. Oh, oh. I'm burning with a low flame, steady and deep. No need a spark loud, I rise in my sleep. Let the silence speak while the world stays deep. I'm floating with the beat where the stillness keep.
Step for step, heart heavy like boots. Thinking slow, speaking slow. I got a gravel thoughts rough and sharp. Echoes in my chest, where the pain leaves marks. Sleep don't come, it just plays its part. While I scribble my truth in the broken dog. No filter left, just smoking time. Words chip raw like forgotten rhyme. You can smell the miles in my lines. Every crack a scar that somehow shines. Gravel thoughts, they don't glide smooth. They hit like truth, they bend, they bruise. I walk through stones with worn out shoes, but I still hum a beat that pain can't lose. Gravel thoughts, they don't glide smooth. They hit like truth, they bend, they bruise. I walk through stones with worn out shoes, but I still hum a beat that pain can't lose. Yeah. Pages torn from a life less clean, spilled ink mixing with the dirt unseen. No perfect lines, just a rugged sheen, where the ugly lived and the stars turned mean. And I ain't wise, just weathered by the weight. Ain't looking for gold, just a clean slate. With each verse I try to meditate, but the past plays loud like it won't deflate. Gravel thoughts, they don't glide smooth. They hit like truth, they bend, they bruise. I walk through storms with worn out shoes, but I still hum a beat that pain can't lose. Yeah. I don't aim to be heard. Yeah. Just honest, like the road's last word. Walking slow, I'm blurred. Speaking gravel, not slurred in. Gravel thoughts, they don't glide smooth. Hit like truth, they bend, they bruise. I walk through storms with worn out shoes, but I still hum a beat that pain can't lose. Walking, still humming. Yeah. Gravel don't lie. Yeah. Just dust in my lungs, memories in my breath. Yeah. Every drag tastes like another regret. Past lives echo in the chords I fret. No gold chains, just cigarette debts, and a soul that's heavy but ain't broke yet. Street sounds fade into quiet hums. I trace my scars with nicotine thumbs. Pain don't scream, it just softly numbs. And I write with the ashes from what I've become. Dust in my lungs, truth in my throat, flowing through the haze like a half-sunk boat. I ain't running no race, just taking note of every loss that taught me how to flow.
Shoes worn down from walking in place. Mirror won't lie, but I hide my face. I don't need much, just a little space, and a beat that matches my heart's slow pace. Books full of poems that never got read. Pages yellow like the thoughts in my head. I don't chase light, I walk where I tread, finding hope in the dark and peace in the dread. Dust in my lungs, truth in my throat, floating through the haze like a half-sunk boat. I ain't running no race, just taking note of every loss that taught me how to float. Yeah. It ain't about climbing no more. It's just about breathing even when it's so. Dusty road, still worth the toll. Dust in my lungs, truth in my throat, floating through the haze like a half-sunk boat. I ain't running no race, just taking note of every loss that taught me how to float on. One breath at a time. Dust settles, so do I. Yeah, midnight breath, ash on the moon, thoughts blooming smoke like a slow monsoon. Yeah, I ride thoughts like waves through static, burnt edges of time, slow and cinematic. Got a haze in my head, but the peace is emphatic. Let the smoke paint dreams, all surreal and erratic. My mind's a garden where the weird things grow, petals from pain, leaves from long ago. Every rhyme's a seed in the undertow, blowing kisses to ghosts, only I know. Ash moon bloom, in the silence I glide. No map for this trip, just a tide I ride. Thoughts fall like petals in the glow I hide, but the beat hold me steady on the inward side. Inhale deep,
let the stars rearrange. Everything real feels a little strange. Heartbeat sync to a vibe out of range. Every line I drop like a frequency change. Street light dim, sky post blue. The world forgets, but I write it true. Ink on skin like a past tattoo. Scribbled on clouds, only stoners view, yeah. Ash moon bloom, in the silence I glide. No map for this trip, just the tide I ride. Thoughts fall like petals in the glow I hide, but the beat hold me steady on the inward side, yeah. Words drift slow in a flower flame. Nothing feels lost when you forget your name. No, 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 no. Just float like ash, no shame, yeah, yeah. Ash moon bloom, in the silence I glide. No man for this trip, just the tide I ride. Thoughts fall like petals in the glow I hide, but the beat hold me steady on the inward side.
Still blooming under the ash moon's light, even if no one's inside. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Eyes half closed, thoughts full bloom. Floating like incense in a padded room. Words drip slow like candle fume. Every rhyme aside from a quiet tune. Steps feel soft like the air turned thick. Gravity bending with every tick. World in slow-mo, thoughts play tricks, but I ride the haze like a lunar phase. I move in slow gravity, lost in a drift. No rush in my chest, just a cosmic lift. Breathing through clouds, mind starts to shift. Falling up slow like a smoke bomb gift. Beneath neon moons and forgotten days, I trace the beat through the purple haze. No need for light when the dark relays the stories we hum in our quiet phase. Time stretch out like a vinyl wobble. Echoes dance in a mental marble. Truth's too loud so I keep it subtle. Words hit soft like a thought in a bubble. I'm moving slow gravity, lost in a drift. No rush in my chest, just a cosmic lift. Breathing through clouds, mind starts to shift. Falling up slow like a smoke bomb gift. Each breath a little further from the ground. Each thought a little less sound. Floating through still I never found. Just drift, don't drown. Yeah. I'm moving slow gravity, lost in the drift. No rush in my chest, just a cosmic lift. Breathing through clouds, mind starts to shift. Falling up slow like a smoke-borne gift.
still floating,
Slow gravity,
pulling me nowhere.
yeah.
Still floating,
Slow gravity,
pulling me nowhere. Still floating,
slow gravity.
pulling me nowhere. Still floating.
Yeah. Ever watch the world blur slow? Like it's trying to forget you. Like it's trying to forget it too. Still breathing. Baby, feel.
Another night, same ceiling above. Talking to ghosts I don't even love. Ash falling like the stars I snub. Dreams leak slow from the holes I plug. Sax crying in the back of my head. Memory fog mixing with what I said. Some thoughts too loud to be left unread, so I write them in the dark where they can't be fed. I see cracks in the smoke, shapes in the haze, lines in the air like emotional braille. Every breath feels like a sideways gaze, drifting in the silence where the dreams derail. I move like steam from a midnight cup. Heavy heartbeats with the volume cut. Peace ain't cheap, and I gave mine up. Now I bought her with beats for a little touch up. City whispers like a tired friend. Street lights blink where the lines all bend. I don't chase the fix, I let it descend. Like the smoke from a truth you can't defend. I see cracks in the smoke, shapes in the haze, lines in the air like emotional braille. Every breath feels like a sideways gaze, drifting in the silence where the dreams derail. I see cracks in the smoke, shapes in the haze, lines in the air like emotional braille. Every breath feels like a sideways gaze, drifting in the silence where the dreams derail.
Sleep, but I do. Whoa. Yeah. Streetlights buzz like a worn-out brain. Every step back goes soaked in rain. No plan, just drifting down this lane. Concrete clouds hold my stress and strain. Jacket thin, but the smoke stay thick. Thoughts on loop, that existential flick. Time moves slow when your heart don't tick, but I move to the beat, feel the rhythm click. Under these concrete clouds, I breathe in gray, finding warmth in ash, let my soul decay. City's a canvas I stain each day with verses from pain I can't throw away. Eyes like glass, soul like dust. Every high phase, but I chase the husk. Corner store wine and a dream I trust. Write bars in the dust, let them turn to rust. I ain't lost, just off the grid. My shadow got stories that I never did. My past is loud, but I keep it here. Speak low to the beat like a wounded kid. Under these concrete clouds, I breathe in gray, finding warmth in ash, let my soul decay. City's a canvas I stain each day with verses from pain I can't throw away. Eyes closed, world pause. Finger frozen on the midnight cars. Still drifting even if I'm lost. Under these concrete clouds, I breathe in gray, finding warmth in ash, let my soul decay. City's a canvas I stain each day with verses from pain I can't throw away. Just me and these clouds, and the stories they won't rain out. I just float in a driftwood state. Sunset burned through a whiskey lens. Thoughts slow crawl like they missing ends. Got mud on my soul, ink on my hands. I speak from the cracks, not the polished plans. World moving fast, but I took the back lane, where the weeds grow tall and the sky feels plain. Ain't no gold chains, just a sweat stained brain with rhymes
I'm soaked in pain, but I ride that train. I'm in a driftwood state, no anchor, no fate, just floating through the mist in a half-dream state. Waves don't scare me, I just translate the silence of the current. That's how I relate. Old blues humming from a porch I made out of scraps and smoke and a serenade. Life's a crooked song, but I still play through the storms and the droughts. I stayed past got claws, but I keep it tame. Shadow boxing ghosts in a house of flames. Still write my name in the river frame. Let the beat baptize all the shame. I'm in a driftwood state, no anchor, no fate, just floating through the mist in a half-dream state. Waves don't scare me, I just translate the silence of the current. That's how I relate. No map, no plan, just the tide and sand. Footprints fade, but the vibe still stand. Smoke in my lungs, truth in my hand. Driftwood soul in a beat down land. I'm in a driftwood state, no anchor, no fate, just floating through the mist in a half-dream state. Waves don't scare me, I just translate the silence of the current. That's how I relate. Sink or swim, I don't debate. I just float in a driftwood state. One more light, one more line, one more line. Just me and this ashtray again. Yeah, same smoke, same thought. Yeah, wake up late, dream still hanging. Mirror got a stranger, pain still banging. Flick that light, let the silence sing. I got rhythm in my bones, but my heart still dragging. Ashtray full like my memory banks. Burned out notes and emotional tanks. I ride in the haze, no need for ranks. Just bars and scars and broken planks. This is in my ashtray blues, slow and raw. Every puff's a story that the wind just saw. I ain't looking for a fix or a holy law, just tryna breathe in peace without the war, yeah. Just tryna breathe in peace without the war, yeah. Hey, cigarette burning down like time. Verse by verse, I confess and rhyme. Stuck in a loop where the pain feels prime, but the beat keeps me grounded, almost divine. Voices in the smoke, talking in code. Old regrets lurking down that road, but I ride through the dark with a mind half glow, finding beauty in the mess where the truth corrodes. This is my ashtray blues, slow and raw. Every puff's a story that the wind just saw. I ain't looking for a fix or a holy law, just tryna breathe in peace without the war, yeah. Just tryna breathe in peace without the war, yeah. Ashes hold the past, every drag is a memory fast. Still burning, but it won't last. This is my ashtray blues, slow and raw. Every puff's a story that the wind just saw. I ain't looking for a fix or a holy law, just tryna breathe in peace without the war, yeah. Just tryna breathe in peace without the war, yeah. Ashtray, different timing.
Yo, it's all smoke out here. Signals from the edge. Signals from the edge. Signals from the edge.
Yeah, dust in the breeze, thoughts in the haze. Life on loop like the echo delays. I ain't got plans, just a pocket of days. Let them burn slow in the lavender blaze. Eyes red, not from the fight, just peace. So heavy, but the tension release. Gotta whisper for the void, no need to preach. Just humming in the silence, in the reach. These are smoke signals, no, floating to the sky. Ain't no words left to flow, just the reasons why. Drifting like embers, too high to cry. Let the world spin wild, I won't even try. Yeah. Cracks in the walls, mold in the soul. But I laugh in the storm, play my role. Every joint of prayer, every beat patrol. This life got rhythm, but it don't need control. Clock ticking crooked, shadows at noon. Vibes in tune with the dust bowl tune. Meditate deep under a silver moon, where time don't bite in the heart. These are smoke signals, no, floating to the sky, yeah. Ain't no words left, yeah, just the reasons why, yeah. Drifting like embers, too high to cry, yeah. Let the world spin wild, I won't even try. Thoughts melt like wax. Nothing left to feel. Yeah, ashes speaking cracks. Yo. These are smoke signals, floating to the sky. Ain't no words left, just the reasons why. Drifting like ember, too high to cry. Let the world spin wild, I won't even try. Yeah. Signal set. Yeah. Just watch them rise. Signal set.
Yo, we just floating out here underneath that moonlight glow.
Yeah. Night creeping in with a velvet coat. Thoughts drift slow like a paper boat. Breathing in deep, let them worries float. This world loud, but I stay remote. Ash in the tray, flame in the jar. No GPS, still know where we are. Peace in the haze, silence bizarre. Feeling like jazz from a dive bar. I let the moonlight wrap around my brain. High off nothing, just drifting through the rain. These resin thoughts stuck like a stain, but I smile in the static, ain't feeling no pain. Barefoot walking through the smoking soul. Old school speakers with a midnight roll. Life slow cooking in this dusty bowl, but I savor every second, let the story unfold. Past don't bite if you don't look back, and the future's just a rumor on a smoky track. Got love in my pocket and beats in the sack. Stargazing with my feet off the mat. I let the moonlight wrap around my brain. High off nothing, just drifting through the rain. These resin thoughts stuck like a stain, but I smile in the static, ain't feeling no pain. No.
Echoes of old nights, soft like silk. Ain't no rush when the vibe is built. no rush when the vibe is built. Easy living, breathing guilt-free air. Feeling weightless, like I'm barely there. I let the moonlight wrap around my brain. High off nothing, just drifting through the rain. These resin thoughts stuck like a stain, but I smile in the static, ain't feeling no pain. Yeah, that's it. Moonlight resin in my veins. Still floating, still floating. Yeah. Let it ride, slow and smooth. Yeah. Rolled up dreams in a cloud of haze. Same old steps in a brand new maze. Got a vinyl on slow, let the record blaze. Eyes half closed, drifting through the days. And the sky got weight, but my soul stayed light. Coffee, black thoughts heavy at night. Clock ticking, but I ain't in a fight. Just vibing with the moon, no need for the hype. This life's a slow burn, I let it glow. No rush in the rhythm, I take it slow. Floating like smoke from the fire I hold. Just cruising through the cold, heart still bold. Heart still bold, heart still bold. Ashtray full, but my mind stay clean. Sipping on silence with a bit of green. Old blues playing like a faded dream. Truth in the cracks, know what I mean. Bills on the table, worries in the drawer. But I push play, don't need no more. Every step smooth like a liquor pour. Find peace with a lost soul sore, yeah. This life's a slow burn, I let it glow. No rush in the rhythm, I take it slow. Floating like smoke from the fire I hold. Just cruising through the cold, heart still bold, heart still bold.